Assalamu alaikum, dear speaking partner. I hope you are fine, and I'm also great by the grace of Almighty Allah. So today I'm gonna talk about how to learn vocabularies. Even how do I learn vocabularies? So give attention, and today's video gonna an interesting video. So let's get started. So first of all, I can say, if you want to learn vocabulary, that means you have to know the meaning of every single vocabularies. Even nowadays, that only meaning it's not enough. It's not good enough. So we have to know the uses of every single vocabularies. Even I also suggested someone to that if after learning every single meanings and uses, they have to learn that the every single word, it has a different forms. It has I think much more forms of every single words. So if we understand the every single category of every single words, that means it will be very beneficial for us. I can give an example like that. Every single word, it has four forms. If we talk about the perspective of right from parts of speech. So parts of speech, every single word has the four forms, like noun, verb, adjective, adverb. So that means every single word you can make the four forms. That means the four forms of parts of speech. So how much important to know the every single words of their forms. If I talk about that every single verbs, so a verb has six forms: present form, that means base forms, present forms, and past form and past participle form, and it has the participle form, gerund form, and also infinitive form. So we have to know everything. It will be helpful for our daily conversation, daily reading, writing, and etc, etc. So it's must. So even how can I learn? Even how do I learn every single vocabularies? Even alhamdulillah, I can say I know huge number of vocabularies, but I'm not proud. Even it's not a big deal, but I learn. Even I'm learning regularly. So I will reveal my process, what I'm doing, and how many processes I'm following to learn every single vocabularies. So let's connect start. So first of all, when I'm reading something in paper, in different media or something, I'm watching huge number of video in YouTube and other media. So when I'm get a new vocabularies, that time I try to write down this vocabulary. It can be my phone notes, it can be the right paper based notebook. So after noting down the single vocabularies, that vocabularies I'm share with my speaking partner. Even I have few friends that sometimes I'm share with them. So first of all, I note down my notebook. Sometimes I'm directly send you by using messenger. So that means first of all I'm not down, that means it has already done one times practice, and then I'm sending you. That times it the second times of practicing, or I'm saying, or I'm writing the same vocabularies in messenger. That means it's the second time of practicing. And third time, we are making sentence using this vocabulary. Sometimes I'm making voice message, sometimes I'm making some sentences using this text message system in messenger. And then last few months we were practicing, last few months, maybe last few weeks ago, we were practicing every single vocabulary is making sentence and talk about the sentence. I've been talking about in a different way of the sentence. That means it's the third times of practicing. And then uh, even after few days we are revision. That means the fourth times of practicing. Even after memorizing this every single vocabularies, I'm trying to speaking in a daily conversation. I'm trying to make Facebook post or our daily written or something, but we have to make sure that we are using these vocabularies or not. So after using this vocabulary, we will get benefited. So that's why I'm trying to repeat more and more. And that I'm also saying every time that repetition is the mother of skill. So it's not my speech, it's a speech of Tony. So that's why I'm using. Even you know that the single sentence is very famous, that means practice makes a man perfect. So I'm trying to make sure practice and repetition, that's why I can learn huge number of vocabularies. Even alhamdulillah, it can I can memorize the vocabularies, and don't believe myself, how can I learn these vocabularies and how can I memorize everything. So it's I think it's a miracle. So I think the secret is I'm repeating again and again. Even this same vocabularies I'm share with another friends of my messenger, even few friends I'm practicing with them in my messenger severally. So this same vocabularies I'm also share with them, and then I try to practice with them, even try to make sentence in a different way. So can you understand that that is the system of learning vocabularies? I know, even I believe that if you want to learn vocabulary, you have to repeat again and again and again, even making sentence or doing something like that, but you have to practice this vocabularies again and again and have to repeat. So that's why it's also helpful for me to learn vocabularies. Even this vocabulary, even I'm trying to use a different way every single vocabulary, that also helpful for me. So you have to make sure that how much time are you repeating, how many times are you repeating this every single vocabulary. That's also make sure that will be make sure that you will be learning vocabularies or not. So I hope you understand my system of learning vocabularies. So I think that is the way. But if you want to learn vocabularies, you want to memorize every single vocabularies by reading on the table, I think it's not a proper way. That means after learning, after memorizing one or two vocabularies, that time you'll get frustrated and you don't get any interest of learning vocabularies. So that's why I think it is the actual way to learn English, learn vocabularies. But it's not. I think it's not. Maybe it's not same for everyone, but I'm doing that. So thanks for watching my video.